So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player I've been looking at for...
Shot, surely! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cruyff. Looking for a runner. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Out to the right. And here's Messi. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a good ball out wide. Distributed tidily. Good take. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Pedri. Played in deep. It's hit the crossbar. That's a decent clearance. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. And this is Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. Torres! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Fernando Torres clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Looking for options for movement.
Atletico Paranaense are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Otto, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shoots! It's a loose ball. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And this is Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. And Torres! Otto tries to clear. Pedri has been caught there. It's a foul. Bastoni. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. And it's Neymar. Now it's Xabi Alonso. He's free, he has got space.
1 minute added time.
Hangs in across. And he's there to belt it away. This possibly the last play of the half. Here's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to...
Substitution for Atletico Paranaense. Number 6, Johan Cruyff.
And the second half gets underway.
Fernando Torres.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
And he shoots! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Well,
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Chance for a shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Milan go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Atletico Paranaense really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And this is Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Can he get it through? And this is Messi.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh no, what has happened here? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played into the great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's intervened well there. And the counter is on. He's a sharp little ball here. He could be in here. And the shot! He has done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Serginho. That looks a decent ball. Bale's cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what... Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! And it's Robertson. Chooses to go cross-field.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere.
Decent chance! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Atletico Paranaense are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Atletico Paranaense are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more...
Real chance! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Quality ball. Now it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. And that could face to face with the keeper. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
Atletico Paranaense with the corner. They're first. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Cruyff. Bellingham. Messi. Eto'o. So much time and space here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Messi. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Cross in. Robertson can get it clear. Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, super ball. He's found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can he find a finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Atletico Paranaense are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
By the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitutions taking place.
The second half then, just getting going. Eto. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Atletico Paranaense do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bellingham. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Xavi Alonso. Atletico Paranaense still have the cards to affect this game. Bellingham. Eto. And he's intervened well there. Thuram. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to complete the turnaround. Oh, he's missed!
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 25.
Climbs up big!
Number 10.
Just off target.
Number
Well,
3.
he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough.
Coming on the
Better look
field.
next time, maybe.
Number 5. Griezmann. Number 9. Fernando Torres. Number 16. Rodri. Number 24.
Eto.
Fletcher. Number
And it's
17.
Eto.
Daniel Van Buiten.
Griezmann.
Substitution in progress.
It's come to nothing. And he's there to belt it away. Madrid have their second corner now. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Guti clears it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Atletico Paranaense have reclaimed it. Now it's Ribery. Ribery puts his foot on the gas. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Ribery. Shot could be on. Bale! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter.
Eto! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
There will be 3 minutes
Succumbs to
added
the pressure.
time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Inzaghi. Fernando Torres. And this is Eto. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. boys. It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Xabi Alonso is there, and he can pick it up. Totti gets into some space. Totti with the cross. And that's the keeper's ball. And now the breakaway. Now it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. No foul, says the referee. And it's Cruyff. Maldini simply refused to be outdone there. And here's the chance to counter. No goals as yet. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a sharp pass. Nedved. Searching pass he's played there. And that could set him on his way. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking for options for movement. Shot could be on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. David Villa to Totti. Aimed beyond the defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Puskas. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Atletico Paranense can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Nedved. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Atletico Paranaense come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, Costa! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Played into the box.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Goes for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored.
Now Mbappe. Shot a goal! Great football, shot and save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Atletico Paranaense have the chance to go the other way. That's a lovely, neat pass. Delivers with whip. Barcelona with another chance from a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa. He's tried one! And that is great goalkeeping.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Barcelona have their third corner. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Face to face with the keeper. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's there to get it away. The final 5 minutes. Maldini. Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bale. Atletico Paranaense looking to pass their way through. Oh, that is a nice touch. Quality ball. That's that, the end. Atletico Paranaense cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not.
And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Atletico Paranaense with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maldini, and this is Nedved. Ball driven to... Oh, what a climb! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a good ball. He's had a shot! Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has not gone well. But he's well positioned here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Atletico Paranaense leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Inzaghi. Oh, cracking ball. It's Inzaghi! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Atletico Paranaense are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nedved. Mbappe. Darren Fletcher. Looking for the run.
There they go, hunting again.
Goes down, but nothing given. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared without hesitation. It's anyone's ball now. And now they can spring out of defence. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Kubo. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Threads one in. And this is Inzaghi. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice looking ball, neatly clipped into space. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Atletico Paranaense really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter.
Just a quick announcement.
The boss will be demanding the same level of
CCTV
intensity
is
from
now
his
in
team.
operation
So
for
I'd
your
expect to
safety.
see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution on the field.
Atletico Paranaense
Number 7,
sitting pretty here at half-time. 2-0 up.
Number 14,
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nedved, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Inzaghi, and this is Messi. He's having a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Atletico Paranense are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Bullish header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! He is world class! Pippo Inzaghi! About as smooth as it gets. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And with that, and the shot! Corner number 2 then. Chance! Atletico Paranaense are looking to go forward now. Pinches it off him. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Aubameyang made a good run there. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. And it's Inzaghi. Chance here to counter. It's come to nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! And he thumps it clear. Pisum. Aimed beyond the defence. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Rijkaard cuts it out. Now it's Inzaghi. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Might be Inzaghi! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
3 minutes out of time.
And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Cruyff! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever. a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key.
Goes for goal! Well, they could break here. Pass is just off target. There is the live figure of Edmilson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got the look, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side.
Well done.
Figo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mateus. And it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is good alertness. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Bale. Lam. Now here's the... Oh, smashing header! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Vieira. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. And it's Cruyff. And here's Messi. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Atletico Paranaense with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Vieira is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Edmilson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Atletico Paranaense certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bale proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Vieira. And here's Xabi Alonso. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Atletico Paranense can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Bale. Atletico Paranaense do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And here's Bale. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, it's Nedved. That looks... Diving here! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, it's very well played because it's so easy to get those wrong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lam. Lam. And that has put paid to that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Lam. Now it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Decent chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And that is a little undercooked. That has been cut short. Raul. Nedved. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he shoots! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case now of complete control. Lam in towards the backstop. He gets big. Just needed better contact. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Edmilson. And it's Bale.
2 added minutes
That's
has been
Nedved.
indicated.
And that could set him on his way. He might be on a chance! Lacking in accuracy. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked it up out wide. The cross comes in. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable.
Atletico Paranaense against
Oh, the stage is set
Barcelona.
for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
Deep cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
He's given the time to pick a pass. Luis Suarez. That's a lovely pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Atletico Paranaense with the corner. There first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That could spell trouble.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Oh, nice touch. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi plays it short. Swings in across. And that should get the job done. Atletico Paranaense have the chance to go the other way. Belletti tries to get it clear. Vieira. Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Good ball, good take. Tchouameni. Oh, good spread.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
He's had a shot! It's loose, and he's had it! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Atletico Paranaense, number 13.
So off we go once more.
Coming on to replace
Atletico
him is
Paranaense can
number
really
9,
do with some bigger
Ribery.
names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Atletico Paranaense, different to some extent this half. Details of... And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Doué. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Atletico Paranaense still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Has a look and place it forward. And here's Messi. And this is Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, third corner of the game.
Substitution for Atletico Paranaense. Number 5, Suarez. Number 6, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 7.
And he's taking no
Jan
chances there.
Number
Medved
17.
crossing. Bullish header! It's in he goes again. Goal! Atletico Paranaense back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal. It's Bale! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured.
And a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Couldn't squeeze it through. Crunching tackle. He shifted it to the flank. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi, he's found a chance! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And now he has two. This is quite a... There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now it's Messi. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Nice interception, well timed. And the pass is intercepted. Shoots! A Wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Kimmich makes the interception. Threads one in. Cole. Nedved. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Azar. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. And they can counter here. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Luis Suarez!
Atletico Paranaense have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is out of play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kimmich is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Luis Suarez! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! That's another chance! And yes, it's there! Back to within one! Interesting! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Beckham with the short one. Played out to the right. An instinctive delivery.
There will be 3
And
minutes
he's taking
added
no
time.
chances there. Torres is flagged offside. to stoppage time, very little left on it. Not the most accurate pass. Alonso. And the whistle goes for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And we come to
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Substitution.
Atletico Paranaense are leading 2-1, but things are very... And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And that was nowhere near his best. And this is Torres. And he's lost his man here. Torres! Nedved. Xavi Alonso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. There they go, punting again.
And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. That is some save from Khan. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's their second corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Atletico Paranaense perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's Nedved. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Messi. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's the header! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they ended up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Atletico Paranaense. Number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
10, Messi.
We have ourselves a
Number
real
13,
game here.
Well, at this stage,
Alonso.
Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Number 7, Yankola. Number 9, Ribery. Number 21,
Atletico Paranaense
Substitution in
have
progress.
their third corner. Terrific header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's a cute ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Ribery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's had it nicked away. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective, it lacks... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Oh, super ball! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past.
Nedved! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Nedved actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. He's in space and looking for options. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Messi. He's in a good position. Chance! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Real chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Atletico Paranaense are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
Decent shot! No mistake! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Nicely shaped ball. Messi. Nedved. Driving on and making good progress.
There will be 3 minutes.
Look at the space
time.
here. And he's had it. Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. And they are pulling clear here. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save them.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So off we go once more. And here's Cruyff. Great defending, strong and determined. That has been slung wide. Oh, important interception. Lam. For Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri. Ronaldinho. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple
And Messi! top draw. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Atletico Paranaense are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Into the channel. Now it's Cruyff. Fired deep towards the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper. Cruyff. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Carvajal. Luis Suarez. Now it's Nedved. Nedved is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Suarez. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri. Xavi Alonso. And here's Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's Batistuta. Cruyff. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a lovely, neat pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Carvajal. And he whips it. Up he goes! Well, it wasn't a great header in the end. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xavi Alonso. And that will be it. Atletico Paranaense looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Messi
And a quick
voted
announcement
man of the
today
match
that
and
memorabilia from
deservedly
today's
so.
match is now on
Wow, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Atletico
I'm Peter
Paranaense
Drury, and seated in the
Portugal.
experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager...
And Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Atletico Paranaense with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Vieira certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but
He's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's there to belt it away. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? So we're still where we started right now. Bergomi makes the interception. And this is Messi. Albertini.
there they go, hunting again.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Oh, crossbar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's away. And he's been shifted off it. Shoots! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And he's intervened well there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, facing it. Goes for the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Neymar. That's a nicely shaped ball. Lam. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is shot, surely! And one more try! Goal! Portugal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were are just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Atletico Paranaense. Number 6, Johan Cruyff. Number 5.
Here's the start of the second half.
Coming on the field.
Atletico Paranaense can really do with some bigger...
He's having a shot! That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. And the shot! And that is wildly off target. Lam. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, they could be caught out here. Atletico Paranaense come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Van Basten. Portugal have it back and can go again. Looking for the run. Now it's Bale. Well read, nice interception. Now he's got space here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Atletico Paranaense have their third corner. Mbappe trying to keep this in.
Atletico Paranaense really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Messi. Bale. Lam gets into some space. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's made its way to him. Takes a shot! And that would have won it.
Olise really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he lines up a cross.
Atletico Paranaense really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gets his head on it! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Lam looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has found him in acres of space. That's really well cleared. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled
welcome
out
to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Fabinho, is a real beacon in midfield. People see him, Peter, as just a destroyer, but that's a massive disservice to a player who's an excellent footballer. Yes, he'll pick your pocket, but he'll open up defences too.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Vieira.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fabinho is always looking to break lines. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
Takes a shot! Oh, Kasper! Maldini deals with that comfortably. Luis Suarez looking for the run. Belletti. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Quality ball. And this is Eto'o. And this is Iniesta. And that's an excellent interception. Mateus. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Bergomi gathers from the goal kick. And it's Lahm. Now it's Cruyff. Makaleli.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a sharp pass. And Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick announcement.
So
It
they
is
head
now
in
time
no
for our
further
special
forward.
lottery.
The score
Please
here,
grab the
still
tickets you were given when
0-0.
you're walking through the gates. Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
Oh, he's great chance! Well, that's a canny finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Atletico Paranaense with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mateus! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Atletico Paranaense finding their passes. And he's only too happy to take that back. Luis Suarez. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Eto'o. And that is a little undercooked. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's the keeper's ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Oh, good-looking ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high.
That could spell trouble. Throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Eto'o. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field, number
It is still
19,
anyone's game, 0-0.
Barbasten. Number 21,
Great vision.
David Villa. Substitutions taking place.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Ribery. That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. And that could set him on his way. Bale! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Bangladesh clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a promising position.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Van Basten. Messi. Good chance here. No, not quite. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. And it's Ribery. And he's picked out the run. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Bale! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. Frustration, exasperation.